Best gear for the streets, right here. Best gear in the city. Check it out. Hey, anything you're looking for?
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area. Best gear in the city. Check it out.
To protect the rich folks stuff.
Hey buddy, sorry, I'm just testing. I'm testing settings on. I'm not really streaming. I'm testing settings on this new monitor. I've got a new 3440 by 1440 monitor. Hey buddy, sorry, I'm just testing. Nope. I'm testing. I can't get it working properly, so I'm playing in ultra wide. But I'm trying to stream in 1080 and I'm struggling to get the settings right on OBS. So what you see on the screen at the moment, so I'm hoping you can see the edges of the menu on the right hand side, and you're just seeing the back part of my backpack missing, I would hope, because on the ultra wide obviously I've got a lot more space either side, but I can't fix the FPS problem. I've been struggling for days. The bit rate's not too high. I'm not capturing it in anything more than 1080. I mean, I can push the bit rate a lot higher, but YouTube can't handle it. So if I drop it down a bit, which I don't think is the right thing to do, but anyway, I'm waffling. How are you? Change the bitrate, see if that works in a few 30 seconds or so. How are you? How's married life? FPS improved at all now? I'll do some running. It shouldn't be graphics lag because this rig is more than up to the challenge. Oh, and yes, the reason I've not been around is because I've been unwell. Particularly unwell. Is that better? Just tell me if it's welcome your advice actually. Tell me if it's still, if the frame rate's still bad. I've just dropped the bit rate down again to 4K, which seems low to me, but I've got this on my iPad, so I'm looking at the stream on YouTube Gaming on my iPad, and it seems to be working fine. FPS improved at all, mate? I'm looking at it on my iPad, it seems better. Oh, thank you so much. It can't be the graphics card because I'm running a GTX 980 Ti. It's more than capable of doing this and so much more. So I can only assume that YouTube can't. I was pushing it out at 10k bitrate, 10 kilobits per second, which is stupidly high. It's more like video capture sort of bitrate. So if I drop the bitrate down, anyway, there you go. Thank you for your help. Good to see you.
We have a very literal
Long time no see.
manifestation of some negative energy. The antennae are malfunctioning, probably because of some tampering. Balance requires observation.
Both
and likely some
my
actual
wife and
intervention on
I
the physical plane.
have been really ill. So my wife was off for
Active echo beacon
2.5
detected.
weeks, I think, from work, and I've been off for 3 weeks. So that's why I've not been around, not been making videos. In fact, I'm still not 100%. I'm a lot better. I'd welcome your comments if there's any lag, because it's taken me. I've had the monitor a week and it's taken me ages. In fact, Maxime Chabassier logged on the other night, and I had a load of friends, gaming friends online, who were helping me set it up. And I was logging in and out and starting the stream and stopping the stream, and I think he got a little bit irritated by it. But it's really been. I've really struggled to get the. Restarting generators. I really struggled to get the quality right. So, oh, that's okay, mate. I appreciate your help in getting the setup right. Is it still laggy or? It's difficult because I can't. It's difficult to see your own stream coming back down your pipe, so sounds rude, but you know what I mean. I'm hoping this has fixed it with your help. That would be awesome. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Never mind. Oh, that's great news. It sounds like the bitrate was too high for YouTube. So that's fantastic news. That's a real help. Thank you so much. And yes, I'm hopefully back on an even keel. I've been busy with work as well on the run up to being off, so I just didn't get a chance to do all those Fallout 4 videos I wanted to do. I just haven't played any games for so long. I've got 37 seconds to do this. I'm not going to do it. Okay, so that's an interesting question. It's basically 10 seconds. Failed.
We are all
so The Division, I love playing it, and this is a game that has to be played with really in a team.
Over and out.
In my personal opinion, it is much more fun when you're playing it along with somebody else. That said, you can play it single player. I just think it's better in a team. And it's basically, I don't know if you ever played Destiny. Destiny? Or was it Destiny on the space sim type thing? It's a little bit like that in that I think you have repeatable missions. So if I just call up the map, can't believe I just failed that. Got it. So you have this whole map of the city here, and you get these little missions that they're just side missions. But then you get these missions here, which are the main missions, called missions, and you can see you have an option to replay the mission. I'm actually playing this on the PC, but I'm playing it with the Xbox controller. So you can replay the mission. If you press and hold the button, or whatever button it is, you can go in. But you can also choose to do it, use matchmaking. So if I press Y and then press matchmake, it will find teammates that I can group up with. So you'd normally play it on hard difficulty. So I've been playing hard difficulty with one of my mates. And it's been great fun. It's been great fun. In fact, I did a stream last night. It was in ultra wide because I've got this new monitor. You get a chance to watch it. You can see I'm playing on a healer and he's playing on sort of a full damage character, and it's great fun. It is really good fun. Graphically, apparently the experience is much better on the PC than it is on console, but then you'd expect that anyway. But you can see the cityscape is quite stunning. The cover system is very fluid. It feels natural. You can, so if I can go into cover there, and let's say I want to go into cover. Let's say I want to go into cover over there because somebody's attacking from behind. I just press and hold the button and keep holding it, and he'll run there and duck, and you can move around while you're in cover. You can jump, so you can move. If I want to go into cover, let's say over there, just hold the button, it'll jump and run. So it's a really good mechanic. It works really well. And then the build system, So if we're going to start talking about builds, which inevitably you and I always do, you have three. You have three. At the top there, you can see skills, talents, and perks, and those are the three elements to your build. But in this game, it seems to be more important to be able to map your equipment modifications to your build. So, for example, if you look at skills, this is my DPS character. He's level 15. He works on a turret build and a bombs build. So I either use the sticky bomb or the seeker mine. You can. So I'll show you an example of the turret. Let's say we're ammo. We're into a fight here, or I'm standing up here and there's mobs down there shooting at me. I can get the turret. Not the best angle. Scrap that. I'll show you. So you can throw the turret basically, and it does suppressing fire. So you can throw it, and it'll land wherever you want it to. So I can throw it there. Say the turret will go up. If anyone's in the vicinity, it'll auto target and fire. So my build then, when you look at that, so yes, I've got that turret and that's what it does, but I've then modified it. So if you go to modifications, I've opened up all these modifications for the turret. So the one I use is pulse. So when I'm playing in a team, basically if it hits somebody, it pulses them, and that means everybody else in the team can see their location both visually and on the minimap. That does fire, that does shock. So there's different types of exotic damage as well, and you can build your resistances against the types of exotic damage. So those are your skills. Your skill sets fall into three categories: medical, tech, and security. And you know that I always like to do a deep dive into my builds. So I have one character which is a healer, so it's got those two skills that I use at the moment. That's a basic first aid, which can heal yourself and allies, and that's like an AoE, heal over time. The security is like a tank, kind of tank basis. It does mobile cover, mobile shields, ballistic shields, smart cover, what's that one? Mobile cover, and what's this one? Survivor link. Increases damage resistance for user and all nearby. So those are the three builds. Then you go into your talents, and this is actually, I was going to do a video on this today. Your talents are they're slotted, so you can see at the bottom there it says next slot unlocks at level 25. So you've got 4 slots, and you unlock talents by doing missions, and then you choose to buy upgrades for your base. And I have at the moment selected, because this is a DPS build, killing any hostile while any skill is deployed extends the skill duration by 10%. So basically, if I kill somebody and my turret's up, my turret gets refreshed and its duration remains. And then we have steady hands, enter any cover to reduce recoil by 25%. So if I'm firing normally with this, you see it's a lot of recoil. If I get into cover, it's a lot less. So that's that. And then finally you have your perks. So perks are effective, basically passive abilities, and they all apply. You can have any or all of these. So I've obviously delved into the unlocking the tech perks, which is the skills for the tech tree. So that's increasing inventory slots, increased dark zone inventory by 1 slot. But I've also unlocked more in security: increased XP from all activities, which I got first, obviously. Grenade inventory slot, and advanced weapons vendor in the security wing, so that gives you access to sort of purple weapons. So if you've ever played any MMOs, it's the same sort of weapon, sort of equipment structure. So you get greys, which are your basics, then you get greens, which are your next level up, then you get your blues, then you get your purples, and then you get your oranges, which are the legendary stuff. So all in all, I love playing the game. I love the build structure. I love the flexibility of the builds, because by the time I get to level 30, I can probably have unlocked all of these skills, have all the talents, and have all the perks. So I can literally just make any build I want. So if I want to go into an instance and be a healer, I can do that, with the one caveat that everything is about acquisition of gear. So if I go over to my, let's take the jacket. That's a shame, but you know, It's going to be around for a long time, I think, this game. So how you embellish your skills even further. Just finish this off. On the right hand side, you see where I'm scrolling up and down there. That's my jacket. Those are the stats on my jacket. So the stat on the right hand side is for tech, it's electronics, and that boosts my tech abilities. So, and then your attributes are you can craft these items, so you can craft not all of them, but you get new blueprints and you can craft them. And what happens is you get random allocated abilities or attributes. So this one's got 3% health on kill, increased ammo capacity, but I go for turret health because I use my turret an awful lot to suppress. So the AI is really clever and it tries to flank you. So if I use my turret, it suppresses them and holds them down, and then I can pick off, you know, the guys who are running in from the other side. So it's good. I'm enjoying it. And you know, I think the only downside to this is it's not really an MMO type game. It's just it's more like a Destiny where you play and replay. I think the missions at level 30 to end up getting better and better gear. So I think it could stagnate a bit at that point. But playing up and leveling the characters is good. And I'll just ask you, because I know you've got to go, is the stream still okay? Is it still smooth while I'm running around? It's difficult to know. Just wondering whether the FPS, the frame rate's still good. It looks good on the iPad. Full screen.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
I hear bad guys. It's good to see you though. I might be streaming later. If this is fixed now, then I may well be streaming later on. So I don't think people like me streaming in ultra wide. I did a bit last night and people were logging in and out, so it's taken me an awful long time to get to this point. Seems okay now. Oh, that's great. It's just when I'm moving around, I didn't know if you'd see an FPS drop, because I was struggling to sort of narrow it down to whether it was a
Active echo beacon detected.
a bitrate issue, or whether it was a graphics card issue. But like I said, my graphics card should be more than capable of doing this and more. So, but I'm enjoying it. It's a great game, and it's good to see you again. And I'm very pleased that married life is treating you well, as it should. That's when you know you've married the right woman. And how are you getting on with Fallout 4 and Witcher 3? I can't believe you're still playing Witcher 3. That's some dedication. I'll just go to my base. Fast travel. The other game I've been playing lately is one of my friends bought me a pledge for Star Citizen, and I have to say, if they pull off everything they're planning to do in that game, it's going to be absolutely just breathtaking. It really will. This is my base that I'm restoring, so you can see the wings of the base that you can upgrade. Yeah, so I've somebody bought me a pledge package for Star Citizen, so I'm getting quite excited about that. I don't think it's going to be out for years, but there you go.
We can't let up now.
I really appreciate your
You
help
holding
in
it together?
looking
Nice
at
to see you in one
the
piece.
stream for me. Watching it on my iPad here, it seems to be okay as well. In fact, I could drop this down to 30 FPS. Ah, goodness me! Still doing new builds. That's awesome.
Anything here I gotta have?
Do you know, it's weird because I don't know now. I haven't played Witcher 3 for a long time, and my Witcher videos are still the most popular on my channel. They get watched more than anything else. It's fantastic how that game has lasted. But I am looking forward to that 2077, I think it was, that you showed me. That looks really good. Wow. Wow, 1,000 visitors a day, that's great going. That's actually more visitors now than I get on my whole channel every day. Which is interesting.
Looks perfect. I can't thank you enough. But I will bring you something from my wine rack.
So I'm still getting a message on YouTube telling me that the stream health isn't great. Viewers may be experiencing minor issues. So if I drop, I'm going to drop the FPS down to 30. It's funny how getting a new monitor can just completely throw everything out. See how that does it. Are you still doing stuff on your website? Because I know last time we spoke about it you were thinking about stopping. Yeah, I think that's improved it even more. Just switching it to 30 FPS.
You're an inspiration to us all.
He can't tell me anything. There's too many people coming through here.
Well, we need to find him. He could need help.
I know, honey. I know.
Yo, check this out.
Hey, nice job taking out Pharaoh.
Okay. That's similar to the problem I'm finding at the moment, I think. Or have found. It's very hard to find the time to create the build and then make the video for the build, or in your case make the... Oh right, okay. So what, guides to quests and things? Change something else on. OBS now. I have a sneaky feeling that OBS is struggling because my monitor runs at 100 Hz now. I overclocked it to 100 Hz. So that might be why. I love that Seeker mine. Comparing different Witcher gear in build standpoint and how gear enchanting can change the game mechanics. See, do you know, I've not even looked at the enchanting. I didn't even get the expansion, which is a real shame. But I kind of felt like I'd saturated the Witcher. My theory crafting only goes so far, but that's good. I mean, it's actually something that I was looking at doing in this game, looking at stats, gear and how it supports build, so I guess it's kind of a similar thing. Oh, I might just take them out with the mine this time. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Love it. I love it. I'm gonna nip by and have a look at your site then. Hopefully I've still got it in my bookmarks. But I'm really enjoying this game. Really enjoying it. So far. 4137. Oh, brilliant. That sounds really good. I have a healer character on here. Support is normally my go-to class. Oh, I'm too low level. It's good that you're still going on The Witcher. I mean, I can't use my purple backpack yet. Well, changing the settings hasn't improved my stream health. Oh, that's a shame. That was actually your build. I think I say on the video it's not my build, it's yours. I don't think I've even patched the game. That's on my Xbox. I haven't played my Xbox for quite some time. I did get a Far Cry Primal, which I like the look of. It's not something you'd make a build guide. Oh, I might get that then. I might get the last DLC.
Peace.
Oh, that's a shame. They obviously realised it was a bit of an overpowered exploit, that. But it's their mechanic. It was their mechanic. I do like that mine. It's so much fun. You can shoot the tyres out on some of these cars. That's gone. Never gets old, that. Now, looking at my iPad here, stream seems to be okay. Oh my goodness. And that map was big enough on its own. They do make some good content there. Hopefully they're going to push forward with that 2077. Oops. And that's the one that comes out in April, is it? That last DLC. How many have they had? I've not played any of them. Which isn't unusual for me because I do normally I'll like play a game for a bit and then not very often touch the DLCs.
I'm not the danger.
You got nothing to fear from me.
It's a shame I didn't stick around for that.
Easy does it.
Well, yeah, me too, mate. I've got to log off. I'm going to go and grab a shower, and then I'm going to make a guide, I think, to this, or I might just stream it. We'll see. But good to catch up with you. I'm glad you're still enjoying Witcher. It's a real shame that we couldn't both log in and co-op in The Witcher. That would have been good. But there you go. Okay, mate. Have a good time. See you later.